Tiger Woods announced yesterday
Oh,
on social media that he will get surgery for a ruptured left Achilles and likely won't play for the rest of the season. Not surprised. He suffered pain in his Achilles while training at home. What was he doing? I wonder. Stop watching porno. And called the pain sharp. Ooh, what is he yanking? His doctor, Charlton Stucken, what a name, said that the surgery was successful and he expects Tiger to make a full recovery. Rory McIlroy believes that Tiger won't play again this season, but still expects him to return to golf next season. Tiger said he wants to keep playing long into his 50s. He is currently 49 years old. Tiger has 82 career PGA Tour wins, tied for the most ever with Sam Snead, and has 15 career major wins, second only to Jack Nicklaus, who has 18. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty simple here. Tiger Woods got to stop yanking his chunk or doing whatever he does at home, because it seems like he's always getting hurt. Whatever he's playing, if he's playing the 2-hole game.
As long as she's using dude wipes and taking care of my 2-hole, I'm good.
Whatever he's playing at home, it might not really help him. But nevertheless, Tiger's not winning another PGA Tour championship. He's never going to win. He's only out there to sell, and that's what he's trying to do. And listen, he is one of the greatest golfers of all time. He's never going to be Jack Nicklaus. You can argue that you would put him in your top 3, but some people wouldn't. To me, in the last 3 years, he hasn't won anything. He hasn't done anything. He won one PGA championship, in the last 4 seasons?
2019,
yeah. It's been a long time. I don't think you're going to see another championship come out of this man. That doesn't mean he isn't great. That doesn't mean that he wasn't special. That doesn't mean you couldn't consider him the greatest golfer of all time or having the greatest run we've ever seen a golfer have in the time that he was sensational. And he took golf to another level when it came to endorsements and money and bringing so much to golf, including porno stars and Playboy models and whatever he was doing in his part-time work. There's no doubt losing Tiger Woods in the PGA Tour, it hurts the PGA, but how much? He's not. It really means nothing. He's not one of the top 5 players. He's not one of the top 10 players. He's not even a top 100 player. Who the hell cares if Tiger Woods is there? It really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter anything. The only thing that matters is when is his son going to break through and play professional golf. That's all I care about, is when his son actually, what's his name? What's his son's name? I don't even know his son's name. Tiger Jr. Charlie. There it is. When Charlie, and by the way, Charlie's doing more amazing things than his father in the tabloids. Hole-in-ones, and boy, oh boy, he's going to get a hole-in-one after his father teaches him. Nevertheless, this guy is done. I do believe you're going to see Tiger Woods, but not for the better.
Yeah, I don't even know if he'll come back from this injury. He's had 13 surgeries. And if this Achilles injury is true, he might just be the voice and the face of golf, along with Rory, doing that TGL thing, kind of just slumming it and making $1 billion, But I don't even know if the Achilles thing's real. His mom was his greatest hero. She passed away, and he took some time off of TGL. He played one event coming back, and he said he didn't want to play in the Players before because of her. And then all of a sudden he tears his Achilles. It might just be a way to get out for the year and not have the limelight on him. And people asking, when you coming back? When you coming back? When you coming back? Now he can just take the year off and come back next year. He's got a bunch of exemptions in the Masters, the Opens, so he can play any major he wants, but it's not going to be for championships. It's just going to be.
If there's anybody I would take golf from, it's you, because I know you're a big golf fan. So I'll take in what you say. He's never coming back.
And if you're looking at the kids, you better look at John Daly's kid, because he's twice as good as Charlie Woods. He's killing it.
Does he drink like his father?
Goody's boy.
Not yet.
Number 1 athlete according to Goody.
Yeah. Their NIL went away because Hooters went bankrupt, though. So he's got to find Twin Peaks or something to NIL him now.
Twin Peaks. I remember that show. Twin Peaks.
That's a bar. It's a bar and restaurant. Yeah, it's a bar and restaurant.
There was a TV show called Twin Peaks. I remember that in the 90s. I actually like that show, by the way. I was a fan. By the way, Charlie looks just like his dad. If golf is set up right, I would love to. If it's Charlie Woods and John Daly's son, that would be fun to watch because and Phil Mickelson. I mean, for years we watched Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods face off, and that's what I couldn't wait to see in those tournaments. And we're waiting for that to happen for Team USA, and we haven't seen it in a very long time. As a matter of fact, Europe has been dominating golf. It's been
Scotty's been on a pretty impressive run. Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
But like even his world number one, he'd have to do it for 9 more years or something to catch Tiger Woods' record.
I met Scheffler. I met who's that? Scheffler.
Xander Schauffele.
Xander.
Good, yeah.
I met Xander in the U.S. Open at where was it?
It was all the way out
in the Hamptons.
Wherever you were. Yeah.
It was in the Hamptons. That guy is one of the coolest, down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. Such a nice guy. Really, really. I'm telling you, I met a lot of athletes. That's a guy that I just go hang out at a bar and just have a conversation with. That guy is so cool and down to earth. And when you meet golfers, Bubba Franks, that guy's an ass. Okay. Yep. That guy is a complete ass. All right. And
Phil's kind of a dick.
Yep. Phil was a dick too. I mean, he was like, I remember he was so worried about how his watch was looking in the cameras than he was looking in the cameras and answering questions. Honestly, Phil Mickelson's an ass too. But Bubba was the biggest ass I've ever met in my life. That guy, he needs to be smacked around by somebody.
More than Shador?
Oh, dude.
He's worse.
Dude, he's worse. I would shove Bubba's head up Shador's ass. Okay.
What about what is it? Travis
Bubba
Watson. That's what his name was. Yeah. Bubba.
Oh,
Bubba Franks was a tight end.
Who's Bubba? I'm like, who's Bubba Franks?
Yeah, he played for Green Bay, by the way.
Yeah.
Bubba Watson. Yeah, no, he had the hover. He had that hover car.
Yeah.
But you think Bubba Watson's? You said you really don't like Travis Hunter. Bubba Watson's worse than Travis Hunter.
He was bad.
Yes.
Man.
Like there's stories that used to come out on him just how big of a prick he was.
Dude, he was very bad.
And his wife like runs his life. Like he doesn't get making any decisions.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep. His wife was there. And
this is Bubba Watson with the pink driver?
Yes. Yeah.
Go look at his wife. His wife's taller than him. Yeah. And she runs his life.
Yeah,
it's on a documentary for a while back that I watched.
I called her the Sasquatch when I saw her walking around the golf course. I was like, look, everybody, it's the Sasquatch. I mean, and she looked back. She heard what I said. But I think I didn't get kicked off the golf course because a lot of people were like, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. I can't do that.
Rory chucked some guy's phone today. Took it and chucked it in the water, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, what is up with these golfers? They're such prima donnas. I mean,
you need to watch the Full Swing on Netflix.
I know. I heard about that. I gotta watch.
That's because all of them come from country clubs and they've been pampered their whole life, and they've gotten teachers and everything that money can buy. So when they hear criticism, they don't know what to do with it.
Aaron Hernandez. By the way, I'm finishing up on the Aaron Hernandez, not the documentary. I'm watching the show, dude. I feel honestly. I'm not going to say this. I don't want to get myself into trouble, but when you look at his story, and his story is practically true, as much as he is a disgusting person, you got to feel sad for what happened to him in his life. It really is absolutely horrible to see how everything hit him and the way people treated him all his life. I mean, if the story is fully true by the way they're telling, most of it is, I mean, it's horrible. It's a horrible story, and I'm not saying I'm backing what he did. He is a disgusting person, but just go and watch that. If you've never seen it, it's 10 episodes.
It's just an overall sad situation all around. It's just a sad situation all around. Story.
It is a really sad story. And I'm just telling you, guys, go check it out. FX put it out. It's actually very well built, put together. It's sad. It's a sad story.